we in, what's it, spring?
Yeah, we in spring right now. We in
Yeah.
spring.
So I need your spring 5.
This is spring 5. And like I said, this is like I told you, I never have a top. I couldn't say I have a top. People have like their ultimate, this is my shoe. This is always going to be my fave. Always going to.
That's what I have. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. And like I said, it depends on my mood. It depends on the day. It depends on what else is coming out, what I've got that's new in the collection. So the top 5 that I pulled, and I don't even want to call it the top 5. I'll just say the 5 that I pulled.
Okay.
One of them is actually always going to be number 1. So I guess I would say it's always going to be, but it is not because of the shoe itself, but just more of the meaning behind it, the sentimental value of it. So it'll always be the most valuable shoe I have in my collection. I don't care what else I get. That shoe is going to be number 1 all day, every day.
Okay. And what's that?
I'll save that one for last.
Okay. Bet.
I just go something different. And I'm very weird and different. That's another thing about my collection. I don't just have Nike and Jordan. I have Adidas, Saucony, Puma, Converse, like Diadora, everything. Like, I just like sneakers. So I'm not very niche in my collection. It's everything. So if I like
that's a good thing though. That's dope.
Yeah, if I like it, if I like the colorway, if I like the style, I buy it. So it's gonna be different, is what I like to call. But these bad boys right here are so dope to me. The Food Fight Saucony. These are actually dead stock. I pulled a dead stock pair for you. Now, the only reason why they're dead stock is because I just haven't found the right fit for me that I want to put with it. Because you can see the shoe does a lot. Each shoe is different. You got all the mixtures, like the what of Saucony, basically.
Yeah. So,
but this is a beautiful shoe. It's a beautiful shoe.
So how long have you had it?
When they first came out. So what was that, last year? So they're not that old. They're not that old.
Last year's in just calendar year 2021, or last year is in like I've had them for like a year?
No, 2021.
Okay.
But this is probably the oldest dead stock pair I have. This is probably, to answer that question, this is probably the oldest one that I have.
Okay.
And like I said, it's not intentional. Like the spring, they coming out. Like I really think next month, I'm already planning, these are coming out. So they won't be dead stock for long.
So you just waiting on a fit?
That's it.
Okay.
That's it. That's all I need. If I get the fit,
I can dig it.
It's a wrap. This next pair is just probably one of my favorite in my collection because I made it. That's probably why it's one of my faves. It'll always be one of my faves because it's a Kiki original. You'll never see nobody with this shoe. This is one of the ones I did with ID. So I made me some Air Max 95s. I call them Skittles. The Taste of Rainbows is what I dubbed them. I love the back because it has my name on it, Kiki. So when I'm walking around, you see Kiki.
Okay.
But I made these because I wanted rainbow shoes because I like rainbows. Nothing to do, with pride or the LGBTQ plus or anything like that. I literally just love rainbows. So I wanted a rainbow shoe and I couldn't find one. So I made one. So yeah, I think these are pretty.
When did you make them?
These were, I think it's 2020. Yeah.
Okay.
July of 2020 is when I made.
I know they're doing Nike ID right now is doing Air Force Ones.
I saw that.
And one of my homies he's done like 3 pair. And it's crazy because I asked him how long it takes for them to come in, and he was like 3 weeks.
Yeah, it was.
But I remember back in like when they first started doing IDs, I'm talking like, was it early 2000s, mid 2000s?
Yeah, it took like 2 months.
Exactly.
Yeah, because I did a pair back then with a Nike ID way back then, and I want to say it took about 2 months. And it was just a sock dart. It wasn't like it was an extravagant shoe. It was just the color was just different. I did some yellow sock darts.
And they came in a white box, and
it came in a black box. They got Nike.
Oh, black ID box. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
But it took forever. Those, no time.
Okay. 95s. What's number 3?
All right. We'll just go here. And the reason why I pulled this one, I tried to get clever. I pulled this one because, like I said, I collect Black History Month edition sneakers. And this is the first Black History Month pair that I bought. So this started my whole just like, oh, I should start collecting these. And that's what started it. So this is the Jordan 1 High Black History Month edition. Yeah, these are my babies. Like I said, this is the first pair I got. They're really dope. Every time I wear them, people still be like, "Oh, those are dope." Blah, blah, blah. So, yeah.
How many Black History Month shoes would you say you had?
Probably, I think I did count. It's probably about 30, 35 or so, 36, something like that.
Okay. Do you ever?
I do like every day I wear a Black History Month edition sneaker in February. So it's definitely more than 28. Yeah.
That's what I was gonna add.
Yeah, the past couple of years I've been doing that. The past couple of years, every day for Black History and during Black History Month, I have on a Black History Month edition. So yeah.
That's dope. Okay, so you do that February, and then in March you do Air Max.
All Air Maxes, yeah. So those 2 months I was hemmed up. I was locked up. There was no love to that side of the room at all whatsoever. It was all over here because I was like, well, it's all I can wait. Especially in March, it was just all this over here. All these are the Air Maxes over there. It was just this right here. That was it. But yeah, I was kind of hemmed up. So this month I've been having fun. I've been able to pull some of my Reachbacks out, some of my old Jordans out. So I've been having a little fun, which is nice.
Okay. Number 4.
4, I made a pack with 4 because I always have to put these together. It's technically 2 different shoes, but I always make a pack. I always make a pack. So anytime I show them together. These I have been wanting for the longest when they came out.
Okay.
So I got my De La Souls, and like I said, I always like to show them together in a pack because it just, they go together, right? Right?
Okay. Are both of those De La Souls?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. They are. They just came out at different times. So there is there's a low version of this one, and then there's a high version of this one.
That's what I was about.
Four different pairs. Yeah, but they still De La Soul. That's why I got the same, stuff on them. I just like the low. I got the low of this one, and I always like the high of this one versus the high brown one. A lot of people like better, but I like the low better. So if I can get the other 2, I will. If I find the other 2, I'll get them just to complete the entire set. To have all 4 pairs. These are the 2 I really wanted.
The high browns are the ones that those came out first, right?
Yes. So they even look a little bit different than this one. Like it's a little bit. The brown is not as rich, is how I describe it. It looks a little bit more ashier, duller than this brown. This is a very rich, very rich brown on these, which is probably why I like the low better than the high. And the green is not as vibrant either on them. It's not that pop. It's a little bit more of a dull green on the high versus these. So, but yeah, I caught both of these for a steal. So I had to get them. I only paid $150 for both of these. Like for this one's $150, this one's $150. And these are expensive. Like if anybody knows, these are so expensive.
Okay, so De La Soul lows, De La Soul mids, highs. What's that 5th one that's gonna always be? What's that 5th one for you? That's the Kobe Grinch 6 or Cool Gray 11 for me.
Yeah, this is it. And like I said, it's not because of. It's just that dope of a shoe, which it is a dope shoe. Don't get me wrong. It's a dope shoe. My name is Stoudemire's. And the reason why, and as you can see, they're in excellent condition. Y'all know this is
I was gonna ask how old
this is
they
the
are.
old shoe. These are 90, because they didn't put the tags in them past that point. When did these come out? Why do I want to say like 90? Dang, why do I want to say like 98? Because back then
right. That's about when he was.
I'm having a brain fart, but I want to say 98. I always go what my gut tells me, and that's what it's pushing towards. It's somewhere around there, yeah. But because once it's back then, they did not put the date like they do now, so there's no check
manufacturer date
on this tag. Like, no, that's how old it is. But I found the desktop. So, yeah.
You found them when?
I found these actually 2 years. It was 2020, January of 2020.
Okay, so a little over
on New Year's Day. It was the first purchase I made of 2020. I was laying in bed at 6 a.m. in the morning, scrolling on eBay, got a notification because I had this search saved, got the notification, saw them. They were only 110 and bought them immediately. Boxed, everything. It's got the OG paper, the card in it, the OG Nike card, all that for 110. So I like paused for a second. It was like, yo, get yourself together and buy these shoes. Like, what are you doing? Buy it. Because I had been looking for this shoe for probably 6 years.
So is that just like something that you remember back from like 98 and you were like, I always wanted the Stoudemire's, or was it, did you like see them?
It's a couple of different things. The main thing is this is the shoe that my best friend and I bought together. My best friend is no longer with us. She's been gone for 4 years now. My childhood best friend. We grew up together. We met each other in first grade. We were inseparable. We played basketball together. So this was a pair that we bought together when they came out. When they first released, we went to the store, bought them together. It was my birthday, but her mom gave her the money so she could buy a pair too. So we were like twinsies. So this is why, like, and when she passed, that was like one of the first things that popped in my head is I got to get this shoe. I got to get this shoe. So I went on a relentless hunt to get this shoe. That's why I searched for 6 years. Like I was searching for years for this shoe. Even before she passed, I was like, yo, I want this shoe back. But even when she passed, that just really just like, I got to have this shoe. So when I found it and it was dead stock and in, with the box and everything, like I had to get it. When I got it in, I cried like a baby, obviously. But yeah, this is why I tell people, they always like, if you're going to grab a shoe, if you can only grab one, it'll always be this one. Because everything else I can probably get back. This it was hard to find. It took years. And the sentimental value. So, God rest her soul. But yeah, this is my baby. And I haven't worn it yet.
Okay. That's where I was going next.
I am going to wear it though. So it's not going to be one that I don't wear. I am going to wear it because it's very wearable. There again, them shoes back then. It's in great condition. It's definitely wearable. I was going to wear it on her birthday this past December. December 12th, but I don't think I did anything. So I don't think I actually was like, oh, I'm going to go here and do this. But I think this year on her birthday, I am going to unds these. So I haven't decided if I want to do her birthday or, when she passed, I don't know. But I'm thinking on her birthday is when I'll probably do it. But they are going to get unds. They're not going to stay dead stock. I'll wear my shoes.
That is so fire.
Yeah. Yeah, these are my Air Flight Turbulence, aka Damon Stoudemire's. And I had a big crush on him as a player.
That is so fire.
I had the hugest crush on him. Like, oh God, it's ridiculous. And he's a great player. So yeah.
He's I think he's an assistant for
He is.
Is it the Celtics?
Yep. And I love seeing him on the bench. I saw when I was watching the highlights, I was like, they got my baby on the bench.
He was on there last night. I think last night I saw him. Yeah.
I was like, my baby. Yeah, I still love him. Like, there's no dollar amount that you can give me for that right now. I don't care how hard and strapped I am for cash.
Yeah.
I wouldn't get rid of it. I would not get rid of it. Like, people, I want to give you $500. I give you $1,000. Nope.
Can't do it.
That one that has no, and it's not, it's just a Air Flight Turbulence to most people is not. But like I said, because it has that sentimental value in that story. And like that memory just lives in my brain, just clear as day. So it's like, never get rid of them.
No, you can't. I mean, no, you can't. That's almost to the point to where it's like, you may search for that shoe for, years, let's say 5, 6, 7, 8 years. And, you really want one that's DS, but you get to a point to where it's like, at this point, it doesn't even have to be DS. Like I just want that shoe in decent condition because I want to wear it and a good price. Like, 110 for that is,
I say I jumped on it so fast because there again, my size, trying to find grade school or smaller men's sizes is really hard, especially the older the shoe is. And if it's grade school, 9 times out of 10, the shoe is beat, especially if it's an old basketball shoe, because that means a kid actually had it. A kid actually played it, and it is beat. The shoestrings are just like, the tips are gone, it's all flailed open, or it don't have no shoes at all. So it's like, a lot of people don't realize it. They're like, oh, you have it made because you got a small foot. I'm like, no, because there's a lot of pairs that I can't get because they don't make my size. You know, like, so it's not always the case. And like, you're competing, especially with a reach back, an older shoe, you're now getting a kid's actual shoe. And it's like, it's rough.
And a lot of times it's like, it may be the person who's selling it is now like 35, and it's a shoe that they just kept from when they were 12 or 13, and it's just been in their parents' attic or parents' basement, and you know, their parents, you know, either may have passed away, or their parents, you know, are moving or something like that, and it's a shoe that's just been sitting in their attic, and they're like, I don't need it. You know what I'm saying? Like, like in that situation, like you said, to most people, that's just a Damon Stoudemire shoe. Like, it's not a Jordan, it's not this, it's not that, it's not anything that's big crazy. But for you and your story, it's like, no, this is my,
that's my baby.
You know what I'm saying?
I got it in. I just sat in the middle of the floor. Like, I just was like, I held the box, and I was like, I looked at it, and I'm like crying, just like, oh my gosh. And I kept looking at it, and I kept looking at it. But yeah, it was great. It was a moment. That's part of the reason why I tell people that I really like reach backs, which I do a lot. That nostalgia it's so dope. It's the nostalgia for me always. That's always. Like, there are certain pairs, like I said, I'm like, oh, I played in them, or I've had them. A lot of mine I actually have kept. So a lot of mine I had in middle school and high school, I still have. Like, I still have pairs from working at Champs with my name written on the top of it with the Sharpie. That's like crazy. I still have them. So I don't get rid of stuff, because if I get rid of it, then I'll be like kicking myself in the forehead for getting rid of it. So I usually don't get rid of it. I keep it, because like a couple of them are dunks. Like, you know how dunks back then weren't that great. Nobody really cared about them. So I have some old dunks that people are like, yo, where did you get those from? I was like, from 2005. Like, that's where I got them from.
Well, this was fun. This was
it
was dope. I mean, I tell everybody the basis of my show and the episodes is exactly what we talked about, and what all my other guests have talked about. Like, everybody has their own story. Like, everybody has their own favorite for whatever reason. And it's just dope to hear people's perspectives and see what got them into it, and you know what I'm saying, why this particular shoe is your favorite particular shoe, whether it's you know, something highlight, or maybe something that's, you know, not so highlight. But
which is why I love the name of your show. That's so dope. I love the name of it, because it's perfect. It's very perfect. I see what you did there, and I love it. Because I always say that all the time. I tell people that their collection is like a fingerprint, just like nobody is the same. So when I saw the name of the show, I'm like, oh, this is so dope. I love the name of this. This is great, because that's how it is. So I tell people, like, your collection is never going to be like anybody else's, and don't try to make it be like nobody else, because it's yours. That's your collection. That's your baby. Nobody has to understand it or like it but you. That's it.
Facts. I appreciate that for sure. So before we go, shout out your socials. Shout out your Facebook, your Twitter, Instagram, if you do TikTok, all of that. Where can people find you?
I suck at TikTok.
Okay.
But now Instagram is QC Kiki Cutie. I also have a YouTube channel, Kiki, that I will start probably putting on episodes very soon. That's in the works. But you can go ahead and go. It's up. I've got the promo up and everything, so y'all can go and subscribe. But yeah, I'm really excited about it. Just like, this is your baby, that's my baby. So I want really people. You can also find that on Instagram at kickit_sneaker culture as well. You can follow that, so you can kind of get updated of when we got episodes releasing and kind of what we're doing with it. So really excited about that. But you can also just follow me, QC Kiki Cutie, and you'll get all the other stuff too, because obviously promote that on my personal too. So
Got
yeah,
to, got
yeah.
to. Well, Kiki, again, thank you so much. Seriously, thank you so much for being
Thank you
on.
for thank you for having me.
For sure, for sure. Thank you for letting everybody inside of your sneaker world, letting
Little
everybody know
piece
your
of it.
sneaker collection DNA. For everybody that is tuning in, if you want to be on the show, don't hesitate to reach out to me. MySoulDNA at gmail.com is the email. Hit me up there. Also hit me up on my Instagram at MySoulDNA, MySoledNA. Kiki, anything else you want to say to the viewers?
Keep collecting, keep collecting. Do what you do.
That's
What
it.
everybody else say, wear what you like. That's what everybody says. Very cliche, but it's true. Wear
That's
what you like.
it.
Just keep it unique to you. That's all you can do. And just wear what you like and wear your shoes.
Slight dig at me. I'll do better at it. I will do better at it. And with that, y'all don't forget to subscribe, comment, like, share, and hit that notification bell so you know when I'm posting again. And with that, peace. Thank you for tuning in to another episode of My Soul DNA. Make sure y'all hit that like button and leave me a comment. Hit that subscribe button right here. Check out a couple more of my videos right here. And definitely don't forget to hit that notification bell so you know when I'm posting and you know when the next video drops.